Hello, Bola Ibel here once again, um, and I'm here this time around to just shoot you this very short video in order not to take much of your time. I'll be going straight to the point um, so that you also don't burn so much data trying to understand something that is very, very simple. Recently, we've been promoting to you our social media services. We've done the graphic type of promo, which we did for 5,000. We did the video type, which we did for 7,500. Um, some of you actually did patronize us in that period. We are very grateful. We are very, very, very grateful that you did. And we are happy that you are also happy with the results you got. However, the vast majority of you didn't take action. We're also not blaming you for that. Uh, I mean, people will always want to do what they are sure will give them results. So that is why I have decided to shoot this very brief video to really now give you the secrets of the kind of results you can achieve, with the services we've been trying to make you see. Okay. All right. So I'll dive straight into it. One of the reasons, I mean, the major reasons we actually did the two promos we did was to let you know us and to trust us. Okay. And it's all part of selling online. These are integral parts of selling online. I saw some of the people who patronize us who just felt probably will just display their products that, I mean, the product they are selling or they want to sell, and they will just drive traffic to it and then they will have some sales. And I told them, no, it doesn't work like that online. And the truth of the matter is, I want you, who is listening to me right now, to kind of put yourself in the position of the client, because if you are always thinking of things from your own end, you will never achieve result with your clients. You need to put yourself in the position of the customer. If I were the customer, how will I react to this? If I were the customer, how will I react to that? And that is how, when you reason along that line, then you know the right steps you need to take. So the simple question is this: how many times have you gone online and you just see a product you like and you just click and you bring out your ATM card and you pay? You see, I'm sure very little of you, very few numbers will have done that, if any at all. Most of us will want to buy from platforms that we're already familiar with. When you see platforms like Jumia, like Konga, Alibaba, and the rest, and people are buying from them, those companies have spent millions of naira, promoting themselves and getting people to know and trust them, okay, before the sales even started coming in. However, we are not saying you need to spend such amounts of money to really break through online. And that is why I'm shooting this video, because I'm going to show you our own experience. Okay, let me share our own experience with you so that you can see that it's not all just bragging. We are not bragging. We are not just talking. However, we are trying to show you and help you do what we do that has brought tremendous success to us online. So let me dive straight into it so that I don't waste your time. Okay. If you look at my screen, I have a few windows already open. The reason I kept them open is that I don't want this video to be long. While we are trying to, if we are trying to open them, we know how our network can be sometimes. It can really get slow if we are not careful, or if we are unlucky. And then when that happens, obviously it's going to slow us down. So I have my windows open already, but you are going to see as we move that they are live uh, windows. I'm browsing live. This is not recorded. This is live, and you're going to see that as we go along. So I start from here. Um, let me go back a bit. Let me see because this one is not too. You see what you see what I'm talking about. The network can really get you stuck. So I don't think I'm going to do this again. Okay. Whatever windows we have open, we just use this as is. Okay. I'm not going to try to go back so that we don't get into trouble. All right. So this is the back end of one of our own platforms. Um, that you are looking at it live. At least I just log in now. I logged out. I mean, I tried to refresh it. It logged out, and I logged back in. So that alone has shown you that we are on live screen. Okay. And but I want you to pay attention so that you don't think I'm cutting bits and pieces and joining them together for you. Look at this place. This is New African Online. Look at it here, New African Online. So this is the control panel for New African Online. So from here, all we need to do is to go to our statistics. When you click on the statistics, you are going to arrive here. Okay, you are going to arrive here. Now, I want you to pay serious attention to this. I'm showing you what happened between October, November, thereabouts. Okay, I just want to use that particular area because that is when we really started promoting this platform. And then, so that let me show you the results we had promoting it, from traffic to sales proper to the bank account. I'm going to show you everything. I'm not going to hold anything back so that you can really understand how these things work. So you can see I've set it to October 2019. You can see it very clearly. And in that month, we had 176,523 hits to that website. And if you look at the summary, if I move down a little bit, you'll see the summary here. You can see the October, November, December, as it goes into the new year. The year ended in December. Starting from January, you can see, and then December. So if I move it on, we move on to this 2020, January, and so on. But however, look at where the action really began. It was in October here. And you see that same figure that we saw here, 17,500 plus hits. You see for November, you see for December, thereabouts. Okay, so that shows you how the traffics were coming. And I want to quickly let you see where they're coming from. You see, we have United States of America first. They will always be first because they browse more than any other person in the world. They have the largest number of browsers worldwide. But because our adverts were targeted towards Nigerians, that's why Nigeria had come very second. Yeah, you can see the figures very close to that of the US. And if you go to the bandwidth side, you see that it's actually higher than the US. These are people who are browsing, searching for things and things like that. So they run into contents that are on our websites, and they gave it some attention. But these people, because they are the ones that really did business on that transaction, you see, more bandwidth was consumed by Nigerians. So that is to show you that our top customers right here are from Nigeria. Okay, so this is statistics of your website. So if we do promos for you, we will want you to know how to use this. All right, now from here, I'll move to the platform proper. Okay, we'll move to the platform proper. If you still look at it, we are still in New African Online. So we are not trying to do anything funny here. All right, and if you look at, this is the dashboard, and this is the reports. From your dashboard, you can see the sales you are making and all of that before you can go into details if you want. And look again, I'm showing you the same period of October. I'm trying to use that period all through, even to the bank, so that you can see how it actually happened. If you look at this place, we did a sale of 4.8 million in that period. That 2 months period of October and November, we had 4.8 million naira coming direct sales onto the platform, onto the website. And you can see that we had a total of 251 orders, which amounted to 259 sales. Okay, which means one or two of the orders had more than one item on it. So I think this is simple enough. Look at this figure, 4.8 million. Tell me, what business do you do? Any business you do and you are able to sell over 200 pieces of your items in 2 months, I mean, you can't tell me you've not made good money. Now again, in naira, this is close to 5 million in 2 months. Again, you can't tell me you've not done well at that period. Okay, and this will also differ. These amounts will differ from item to item depending on what business you are. If you look at our own, our average price is 19.4 naira. That's 19,400 plus naira. That's our average. Some of the items are cheaper than that and some are higher than that, but the system has recognized our average price at 19,400 and something. Your could be 30,000, your could be 200,000 for your average, and it might as well also be 1,000 naira or 500 naira. Okay, so it depends on what you are dealing in. All right, so if you see for that same period, direct sales from the website amounted to about 4.8 million. Over 4.8 million, that's almost 5 million naira. So if I were speaking to you live as an audience in a hall, I'm sure you'll be clapping by now. Okay, all right, then let's see how this moves. Again, if you look at this side, you see you can see orders, and you can see this in red. We have 130 orders pending attention. Okay, these are orders that are there that we need to service, that we've not even served. They are fresh orders that just came in. Okay, and this is all as a result of the promos going on for the platform. Are you getting it? All right. Okay, now let's move from there to Paystack. I don't know how many of you know what Paystack is, but I'll explain briefly. Paystack is a payment platform online. Just like offline, you have the banks, okay, where you do transactions through the banks. Online also have their own banks that are approved by the Central Bank of Nigeria. So they are the third party that receives money on your behalf online. And then when you service the client, the money drops in your account. How do they know you have serviced the client if the customer didn't complain within stipulated time? Mostly within 24 to 48 hours, depending on your type of service. Okay. In our own case, in this particular, in our own case, within 48 hours, if we've not serviced you, and servicing you, it depends on your product. Like I said, for those who are doing services, if you have given me a job that will take 15 days for me to do, then you don't have right to complain until that time lapses. But if it's just a product, you know that you need to pay, and then the delivery is made instantly. Also, you probably have 24 to 48 hours to complain and things like that. So Paystack collects money, and within 24 hours they remit into your account. But if it is something that will delay, if it's a product that may take 2 weeks to deliver or something like that, so they will also wait till around that period before your account actually receives the cash. I hope that is well understood. So they are an intermediary, and the essence of using them is so that both parties are protected. When you pay through our platform directly online, your money does not come directly to us. Paystack holds on to the money, ensures that we have delivered, and then they pay us. Okay, all we need to do once we receive an order is to show proof of delivery. Okay, once we show proof of delivery, they pay us. Okay, so that's the way it goes. So that's how people are protected online. So if you want to pay online and it doesn't go through a third party payment platform like QuickTeller, like Remita, Paystack, and platforms like that, then don't pay. You are not protected. But if it goes through any of those third parties, is the best way to do business. So if you look at it, that period, I want you to look at something. This is even going into December already, but I want to go back to November. Remember, that's the period we're talking about. This is Sunday, November 30th, 2019. You can see the monies as they are coming in. You can see who is making the payments. The details of the person is also here. These are their emails, and then you see. So these are the monies are coming in. Look at the dates, and I want you to notice something. I'm moving now from the 30th backwards, and if you get to this place, you see that we are on page 12. So from here coming to here, December, January, February, this year. Okay, moving backwards goes from November to October, blah 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 blah. So these are the pages going backwards. So the transactions are moving in this direction. Um, Again, because of internet, I don't want us to get into trouble. I don't want to waste your time. I'm not going to move from page to page, but you can understand what I'm talking about. Or maybe I should just try one so that some of you would not say something is happening. Okay, so we are trying to load. And if you look at it, still the same New African Online accounts. Are you getting it? So that's the account with Paystack. Paystack is the platform. New African Online is the account. So you can see I've moved backwards, and you can see we're on 28, 27, 21st, 20th, 19, moving backwards like the 18th, and so on, 17th, and then when we move again, we go from more of the 17th, 18th, 17, 16, that about. So we keep moving that way. So, but I don't think that is really necessary right now. So from here, I want to move to the bank. Shit. Wow, I don't know if we can quickly do this, or let me shut down. Let me pause this recording and then come back when I'm set with this account. I have to log in and all of that. Okay, I'll see you soon. Yeah, you can see we are in the accounts already, and you can see the dates. This November, you can see this is 30th of November. So of course, moving downwards, it will roll into October. You can see the greens as they are coming. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we're going to save time. Once again, for us to look at it better, I'm going to export it so that we can see how it goes. Okay, and hit the export button. Okay, we have to give it a few seconds, and then it will be up for download. These are some of the reasons I did stuff ahead, so that okay, all right. So I hit the here we are. As you can see the statements here. You can see the volume of lodgement. You can see it's about 10 million naira, for that same period, over 10 million naira, thereabout. Okay, so what's the difference of the one I showed you in Paystack and the one I show you in my account? The Paystack are those people who buy straight from the website, and the bank account are those who communicate with us. They say, "Give me your account number." Do you get it now? And then we give them account number. So they pay directly to the bank and we do the transaction. They pay offline while the other people pay online. For instance, if you come to our social media services and you decide, let's say you've decided, okay, I'm picking gold package, and you come here and you sign up. Okay, when you hit the sign up button, uh, in a few seconds you'll see what happens. All right, good. This place is open for you, and if you look at that logo once again, that is Paystack logo. If you come down here, it says secured by Paystack. Okay, so that's Paystack. So you fill in your detail, and you can see the amount is already set there for you. The amount for gold is 75,000 naira, and you can see it here. It's already set there for you, non-negotiable. Okay, and it tells you social media services gold. So you are picking the gold. But you put in your details, and then you say pay, and it will allow you to put in your ATM card details. And when you hit uh, submit, money drops here, and it is recorded. It drops here, and then we are notified. And once we are notified, then we go ahead and we do your job. But some people will want to talk to us, and then all of that, chat us on WhatsApp and stuff like that. And when we finally agree, they say send your account number. So that's the difference between the two. So if you look at the 9.8 million plus that we had into the bank directly for that period, and then you also look at the 4.8 million that we had over there. So we are clearly looking at close to 15 million naira in a period of 2 months. We are in sales. We are looking at 15 million naira in a space of 2 months in sales. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe looking at this, you are now very clear that it would have been very difficult for us to have made this much sales without adopting the online strategy. That's number one. Number two, without the online advertisement strategies that we used to. Okay, so the online really has helped our business, and we are really hoping you will take steps for it to also help yours. Right now, the promos are over. We are back to business as usual. We want you to look at our packages. We want you to really do this so that you can experience tremendous growth in your business. We want you to try this so that you can make phenomenal sales, okay, and get money in your accounts round the clock. So all you need to do right now is to chat us on WhatsApp. The number is 0706 285 2411. Again, 0706 285 2411.